Guys, here Eric here, driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder. For the replay gang, I'm going to start out with some words and then I'll jump into questions. Sorry for the wait. I was waiting on the reefer to shut off because there's reefer wars right now. The trucks on both sides of us at this Road Ranger have some sort of produce loads or something, and both of their reefers are just cranking. So with our reefer, it was loud as hell in here. But anyway, for the replay gang, I thought about getting out of the truck and making a video. But I've been driving all day and I don't feel like walking around. About to go to bed, but I did, as I mentioned in my earlier video today is my birthday, and pretty cool present came in. Now, I already knew this, and I had actually mentioned it on Discord a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It wasn't official, but I already knew it. But today came the official email. I got a call from my fleet manager, and then all you Prime drivers probably saw it in the Prime app that I did get accepted to have a seat on the driver advisory board with Prime Inc., which is it's pretty humbling, and it's an honor, honestly, to be able to serve on the driver advisory board. And I know there was a lot of applications, and I think, was it 15 of us, Jenna?
Yes.
15 new drivers were added to the driver advisory board. So
Dom, Trucking with Dom says happy birthday. He was also selected for the DAP.
who is that?
Trucking with Dom.
Trucking with Dom. Well, congratulations to Travis Kenley. Congratulations to everybody who got a seat on the board. I'm surprised, to be honest with you guys. Longtime subscribers will know that I don't really hold back when I have a frustration or a gripe with Prime. I try to be as constructive as I can. But, you know, sometimes I just let it rip on this channel. And so I was kind of surprised. But it's very much appreciated. And you know, I think a lot of drivers think that the driver advisory board is pushing policies and changes, which I think to an extent there can be recommendations and things like that. But I think really the driver advisory board exists to advise drivers. So it's really a download of a lot of information coming to the driver advisory board for us to disseminate to the drivers and kind of represent a little bit of the driver voice to Prime. So, you know, I've already seen a lot of questions in Discord of, can we push for better detention rates and stuff like that? It's not really how it works. Prime is always pushing for better detention rates. They're always negotiating. Prime makes money off of those too. But it's not like some sort of governmental body or some sort of committee, you know, that's going to be able to push big policy changes or rule changes or anything like that. But then again, I've never been on the advisory board. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just a noob. You know, I'm just going to show up and listen and figure out how it all works and what their expectations of me are, and hope that I can represent Prime well, and hope that I can represent the voice of drivers. I know that I've had concerns in the past when it comes time for drivers to suggest their concerns to various members of the board, and I'll say that my concerns have been just blatantly ignored. And have come back to me and said, well, here's some of the things that we're going to raise. And it's like, okay, well, I don't really care about that. I mean, I can only speak for myself on that, but, you know, hopefully I'll get the opportunity to talk to someone about some of the things that matter to me, and some people that I know that haven't in the past seem to matter to some of the other members. So, but anyway, I know several members on the board that are already. I know Junior's there, Freight Skater, Kiersey. It's a good group and crew, and I'm really honored. So anyway, I just wanted to make that announcement to you guys and say thank you all.
So
Pink feet.
Dickie Dickerson is cleared for PSD and heading there today. Can you hear me?
Dickie Dickerson. Weren't you already in orientation though? Or you mean you got badged? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. Not bad.
Well, congratulations.
He also says that we want foot massage machines in the lobbies.
Foot massage machines in the lobbies. We don't want to pay for sodas and machines. Is that what we're saying?
My trucking venture says we need the ACs fixed in all the hotels.
Yeah. The room that I got. So when I came through Prime orientation, it was basically mandatory that you got a roommate. We all got roommates, period. And my room at the Campus Inn had zero ventilation. Zero. So my roommate and I got really good at communicating with each other, and orientation was an entire week. It wasn't just 3 days like it is now, because you did everything. You did your drug test, you did everything at Prime, your physical, all of it. So we got really good at communicating with each other. When it was time for us to utilize the restroom in a manner that would not be favorable to the other individual in the room.
Well, don't forget you went in there right after he totally asked.
Yeah, the first time it caught me off guard. I'd come back for something and I had left the room, but I forgot something and came right back. Well, when I left the room, he thought he had an opportunity to go in there and just drop a nuke in the bathroom. Then I walked back in and, so anyway. How long is the list of people waiting? I have no idea. Renovate the showers at Springfield. Yeah, showers at Springfield a little rough. They've gotten rough. I'm pregnant. Badge, okay. Well, congratulations, Dickie Dickerson. Primetime Fits is on a dab also. Okay, good. Doesn't the advisory board meet all day? Are you going to be able to sit that long and talk? I've been sitting all day today, 500 miles. I think I'll be fine.
Ross says you're housing a pregnant bat on your truck. I'm calling crime because my feet are right here.
Twisted Big D, today was your dad's birthday. Well, yesterday was, may he rest in peace indeed, but yesterday was Lyle's birthday. And then someone else has an October birthday here in a week or two. Trucker dude Brent's was like last week. So it seems to be a lot of Libras. James Fuller, just got my driver's license back in July. I can't wait to have it a full year so I can start a new career driving truck at Prime. Awesome. Nice socks, Jenna. Yeah. Everybody, she does that in the front seat too. She can somehow sit in the front seat with her feet up somewhere up there. I don't understand how it works or how it happens. I have 3,500 miles to go and I upgrade, and today is my birthday. Today's your birthday too, Jack? Happy birthday. That's crazy. Have I met Matt from the Little Guy Show? Yes, I have. I met him in Colorado at a Love's. He was fueling. I actually did a video with him. Short one, but it's on the channel. Twisted Big D, good luck on upgrading. Might be a while. Yeah, Twisted Big D. I know 2 students right now who finished PSD, got their license. One of them was yours, I think. My trucking venture. And my trucking venture was told it was going to be 3 weeks before he got a trainer, and then we know someone else who was told it was going to be a month before he got a TNT trainer. So this other, I think it's Heavy Metal Halls or something like that, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He's basically going home for a month, and he's getting paid $900 a week. Same with my trucking venture, having to wait three weeks plus for a TNT trainer, getting paid $900 a week. Oh, there he is, my trucking venture, yeah. 2-3 week waiting period. So, you know, it sucks not being able to advance into your TNT, but at least they're paying $900 a week to just sit around. That, I mean, I understand you wanted to get on with it, but it's not terrible. It's just a big deal. Have 5 guys waiting. Longest is 4 weeks. Holy shit. Mike, happy birthday. Safe travels back to Springfield. Thank you. We are almost. So I got to tell you guys something. We thought we were going to be able to do the O2 today and then drop this in Springfield before we go to the 90. I read the dispatch wrong yesterday. The O2 is tomorrow morning, and the 90 is tomorrow afternoon. So we basically had to babysit this load for an extra day. I'm not super thrilled about it, but I understand what we told my fleet manager, because he asked very specifically. He's like, well, tell me what day you want, and I'll make sure you're there on that day. And Jenna was like, 14th. It's got to be the 14th. And he made sure that it was the 14th. And he got us a load that guaranteed, because it's 90s out on 60 between Springfield and Sykeston. So we'll just deadhead to Springfield from there. So he made sure we're going to be home on the 14th, but the load had this whole day, so now we're just sitting all night about 100 miles out. I didn't want to try to get all the way to Little Rock to find parking, because we can't go in there until 7 o'clock in the morning. Johnson's Logic is about to go live. Okay, so Johnson's Logic is going live after this. Make sure you guys jump over there. Don't be offended, Ross, but I gotta go to bed. But if you're not going to bed and you're in this chat, go to Ross's channel, Johnson's Logic, after this to catch his live. Is there a chance I'll get a condo rather than a lightweight? I have to go company because I'm from Cali. I don't know, Jack. I mean, you could ask Twisted Big D. I think I've heard that if you suggest that you're going to be having a passenger potentially, or that you're going to be training potentially, you can get a full-size truck. I don't think you're forced to take a lightweight, but I could be wrong on that. Sykeston next week at Lambert's. Nice. What's up, Loves Guy here? I'm kicking myself because Jen and I have been hunting for, man, there's a beautiful super truck just pulled into Fuel Island right in front of us at Road Ranger. Gorgeous. Anyway, we've been hunting for Love's stuff for months, since Prime announced that it was doing what none of us wanted and picking Prime, or Pilot Flying J, as our preferred fuel partner. I wanted to show up at a safety meeting in Love's shirt.
Well,
Love's,
it was the safety meeting where they were having the Love's
man, look at that
right?
truck. Holy crap. That is the most beautiful Peterbilt I've ever seen.
But It was you were wanting to bomb the safety meeting.
Yeah.
With the PFJ.
Yeah, we were on our
guy.
way back that Friday that they were going to have the pilot flying J guy there at the safety meeting. This is why I'm surprised I'm on the driver advisory board. And Jenna was calling every Loves on the way back to Springfield. Hey, do you have anything? Do you have any t-shirts? She was calling the shops and seeing if they had a safety vest, a Love safety vest from the road crew. We're like, we'll buy it. We'll do, like, what do we got to do?
And they were trying to get it for us.
They were.
Yeah,
And she was even telling them why. She's like, we're Prime drivers, and just to be funny, we want to show up at Prime wearing Loves shit. And no Loves all the way back had anything. No clothes or anything. So I was at his Loves, that was, months ago, but I was at his Loves 2 nights ago, and they had everything. They had like 3 different kinds of t-shirts. They had hoodies, they had zip-up hoodies, they had beanies, hats, everything. And it wasn't very expensive either. So I almost bought it, and then I didn't. And then yesterday, Jenna was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you not buy all that?
Yeah.
So,
You kind of screwed up on that one.
yeah. So, yeah, that happened. Hang on, checking text. Loves, stuck that since you called Loves and asked for it. What do you mean?
He's saying they stocked it because we were
Oh, stocked it
calling
because, yeah. It's honestly hard to find now. Last year and the year before, last couple years, it was pretty easy to find, but it's hard to find now. Show us the truck. I already have tour videos of the truck, lots of them. Well, not lots, but several. And I'm going to show you the new truck in the next 2 days.
Hopper, the I Love Beaver hoodie.
Yeah, I do have an I Love Beaver hoodie that Jenna got me.
No, you don't have it anymore because I gave it to Sean when Sean didn't have a jacket,
Oh,
and I
that's
made
right.
him wear it all over the terminal.
Did he really?
Yes, because
That's
he didn't
funny.
have a jacket. He was just happy to have somebody to keep him warm.
That's funny. Well, I couldn't really bring myself to wear it in public. But we got that in Beaver, Utah. And
yeah, he was like, you're a terrible friend, but also awesome. Like, you keep me warm, but you won't do it nicely.
I should get a Loves tattoo. That's funny. Oh, the Pete I just saw. Did he leave? Yeah, he left. Oh man, it was like it was all white with the white visors coming down, old long nose, even the Peterbilt logo emblems on the side of the hood and on the front. They were purple. It had a purple chassis and it had big white fenders and an extended chassis. Man, that truck was gorgeous.
It's Jim C's birthday too.
Jim C, you too? There's 3 of us with birthdays today in this room, and Twisted Big D's dad's birthday was today. That's crazy. Dang, I should have brought my own word to the safety meeting Friday. Well, see, now if I went to Prime in a Love shirt, it would just be weird on Friday, because then it's like, well, do you not have other clothes? It was only relevant that day, that week, because that was the week that they had the guy there because they were taking so much shit about it.
We did show up with Love's mugs.
Yeah, we did go to safety meeting with our Loves mugs, but it didn't have the same effect. If I could have gone in there in a Loves hat, hoodie, t-shirt, and the mug, that would have been hilarious, and I was one to. Stream got a daughter's birthday is next Tuesday. Awesome. it's crazy. There's so many birthdays today. So what else is going on? Remy's literally snoring right now.
At least she's quiet.
She's finally quiet. So Remy's had it. She has absolutely had it. Here's the reason. I mentioned the other day she hurt her foot when she jumped out of the truck. Her toenail got caught in the step, and I haven't gotten the little boot. What do you call them? Boot rugs or whatever that go on the steps, which I like to have those. But I haven't put them on the truck yet, and that helps her because she steps down onto it or jumps up onto it. Doesn't have to deal with the holes in the step. But I haven't put those on this truck yet, and she leaped out of the truck about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and her toenail got stuck in it, and it ripped it off. So we've been trying to make sure that heals up, which it's starting to heal up. So she hasn't been able to go out and party. Which means her lithium is operating at max capacity. Well, she's sleeping now because she had DINNER, but
She's snoring so loud.
she is snoring. But for the last 75 miles since between Memphis and where we are now, man, she has been like, I'm effing done with this. Light pole, prime driver. Yes, M. Hopper, you turned down a load today, and I heard that it worked out in your favor. That was a good load to turn down, bro. That was definitely a good load to turn down. I would have turned down that load. Well, we would have maybe taken that load if it didn't have a huge window, because we're a team truck, so we don't have to stop for 10 hours. For a solo driver, that load was terrible. She knows how to spell. B-Man loves coffee, Pilot Coffee. You know, I'm falling out of favor with Pilot Coffee. I used to be all about Pilot Coffee, and it's just hasn't been, I don't know, I feel like the quality's really gone downhill. But my favorite coffee is Road Ranger, and that's why I parked at this Road Ranger. Is that not true, Jenna?
It is true.
I said, if we'll park at this Road Ranger, and that way I can get up at 3 in the morning or whatever time I can start driving, and start with Road Ranger coffee. Brad, what is Brad's channel? Jenna linked to it up. Maybe she linked to it again, but she linked to it up.
Just dropped it again.
Feeling back. See till he moved. Got me, Jenna. Yeah, Hopper. That was a terrible load. Thank you, Mad Cardinal. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you all for the birthday wishes. So, Brian, my CDL classes in Atlanta has been postponed due to one person who is not in the truck getting COVID. Now they're saying we can't come back until November.
That's awful.
I'm really surprised that this is still dictating so much of our world, but I won't spend a whole lot of time. Some of you would love for me to just let it rip on my thoughts on all that, and a couple of you would really hate it, so I'm not gonna. Happy belated birthday, Poplars. Thank you. Hopper, yeah, Pilot Sumatra bean to cup is the only thing I'll do now. But if you can't get the Sumatra bean to cup, Pilot's coffee's gone really downhill. But I really like Love's. They've been doing this test with, what's it called, babe? The espresso brew or espresso dark?
It's like a limited edition.
Limited edition espresso
Something. Like espresso blend.
espresso blend or something like that, coffee, bean to cup. Oh, it's so good. It tastes just like Starbucks coffee. Dreadnought, please tell me the so-and-so story. I have not acknowledged or denied any of what you're talking about. That's funny. But how the hell did you, however, the few of you that would hate Eric's rip, mute the channel for 5 minutes. No. That's funny though. Yeah, Dreadnought, that's really funny. Because I have a personal policy where I'm not going to name drop a Prime driver that I'm upset with on YouTube. I just don't.
Gets around with the cool people, bro, and I'm a bastard son now.
Yeah, so I just don't think it's very professional to do it. I saw there's another Prime driver who's on YouTube, and he was very offensive and insulting to someone that we know. And I just think it's such bad form to use YouTube to talk that way about a Prime driver and name drop them, or at least very, very specifically paint a picture.
He did not get tacos.
Yeah, I didn't get tacos.
He got the world's shittiest pizza.
Yeah, it was terrible. So my birthday, we were supposed to make it to Nick's, which is my favorite place to get catfish in the country. Well, no, there's some good fish up in Wisconsin. Jenna used to live in Wisconsin, and we used to go to some fish fries in certain just off the beaten path towns in Wisconsin, like Friday night fish fries. We do fresh fish fried and cheese curds. Man, there was some good fish up there. But for just a typical sit-down barbecue restaurant, Nick's on I-40 between Little Rock and Memphis is mind-blowing good catfish. It's just like, oh, it's so good. All their food is really good, but the catfish is amazing. So our plan was to get there and park there because they have truck parking. Well, we got hung up in Memphis because some idiot decided that they needed to use a grinder on a little piece of metal on the bridge at 3:30 in the afternoon on a business day and shut down damn near the entire bridge, 55, for this one guy using a grinder on the road. They had traffic backed up almost all the way to the, what's that road that goes towards Birmingham out of Memphis? I can't remember. So it took so much time, and I was worried about parking, and I had to get fuel. So I literally wasn't going to make it to Nick's with the fuel that I had. So if we stopped here and got fuel, then I was concerned about, will we be able to find parking, and will I run out of hours? Didn't really want to start Jenna's clock. It's not necessary. So we aborted the mission. As Million Mile Man would say. Million Mile Man is telling this story one time about how he's so excited to go in and get the shower. He's got his bag all packed, and he's just like, he needs this shower. He's really excited about it. He goes in there, and it's like just a disaster, hair all over the place. And he looks at the camera and he goes, so we aborted the mission, in Million Mile Man's way. It cracked me up. I don't know why that was so funny to me, but it was funny.
What?
I wish you wouldn't do that the entire video.
I'm not doing the entire video.
No, you don't need it. LC, who's responding to that? Mr. Wisconsin Fish Fries. Okay, who's that? Mike? Mr. Wisconsin Fish Fries live in Ozark. Rosie. Great catfish. Yeah, when I see the socks, it makes me think there's like I'm seeing insects, because I see the comments right here, and then there's just this weird motion right behind the seat. Chris, did you have to have LLC before you joined? No, Chinese man, Mr. Wisconsin fish fry. No, you don't need LLC. We like her feet. I'm sure some of you do, Hopper. Hopper's gonna take a screenshot of the pink feet and make that his background on his phone.
He is a stalker. He's a well-known stalker. So.
He's a well-known stalker. There's a lot of backstory on that. Yeah, Hopper's a little bit of a freak. Hopper's like, I got you a very special gift. It's professional. And he sends me a little turd doll and a Hooters mask. Which actually are two of my favorite gifts ever. Hopper, that has been my main mask, dude. I tried to get married in that mask.
That's true. It is true.
Yes, Mr. Poop, exactly.
We call him M. Plopper.
Yeah. But you call out Success Leasing on YouTube for the world to see. Hell yeah, I did, and I'll do it again. YouTube is not or Success Leasing is not a person. I'll call out Road Assist, I'll call out Peterbilt, I'll call out any department or company that upsets me. Damn straight. And I'll call out anyone who's not a prime driver. Who is that idiot who went on YouTube and was bitching about prime drivers because we don't speed down mountains?
Oh, I have no idea.
I can't remember who that YouTuber was. I called him out. No, Johnson's logic is always, you're always prime. You're night prime.
Peyton Thorne says, is Wilson Logistics the part of Prime? I always see them in RST pulling Prime trailers. They are strategic partners.
Strategic partner, yeah. So they have access to all Prime's facilities. I'm going to say something that may not be extremely popular amongst some Wilson guys. And I have nothing against Wilson guys, okay? I've never said this before. Jenna and I know someone who once told us that Wilson drivers think that they are like, here's Prime and here's Wilson, and that they're the elite fleet. And she had to break this gentleman's heart by telling him that we actually see them as the redheaded stepchild. So they have a much different view of anyway. This particular individual is upset because he was finally figuring out that Wilson drivers can't possibly make as much money as Prime drivers because they're taking a cut of a smaller cut. Because Wiltrans hauls Prime freight, Wiltrans has to get their cut of what Prime pays Wiltrans after Prime gets its cut. So the drivers are getting a cut of a smaller cut. And this guy, he's a friend of ours, by the way. And he was just like, holy shit, you're right. But I don't mean that in a we know a lot of Wiltrans guys and they're great. Except for the one that dumped that repower off on me.
He was the dick of the week.
Yeah. Wiltrans driver dumped that repower off on me in Wintersville. This is the worst repower known to mankind. Old Chinese Man driver lineup is the absolutely the best channel out here. Whew, I don't know about that. I think it's the okayest channel. Dreadnought. Yes, Dreadnought. Dickie Dickerson, you are officially uncalled outable. You're now a Prime employee. Fuel hauler in the Northwest, been CDL driver since 2001. Thank you, Josh. Really appreciate that. Rich, what's going on, Rich? Sorry I haven't texted you back, Rich. I've been driving all day, dude. All day.
It was his birthday, and for his birthday, he didn't want me to drive at all.
Yeah, I drove my entire birthday, Rich. So we just stopped, and I started this up so that I could go to bed here shortly. Wolfman, we're not going to get into the 80s conversation tonight, I promise. Heavy Metal Halls, we were talking about you earlier. Congrats. Thank you. Heavy Metal Halls, it's you who said you're now waiting 4 weeks, right? For a trainer, TNT trainer? Let's see. Ross gonna beef. And the most humble? I appreciate that.
Heavy Metal says not him.
What does Dickie Dickerson mean? I did kinda. He said you guys get all the crap loads.
No, he's talking about somebody at Pittston talking crap on Landstar. The
Landstar?
guy saying Landstar, that he's talking about Landstar.
Dude, you guys think Landstar gets all the crap loads? Or if someone does? Did you guys see JJ the Trucker? And Ross probably has some of this stuff too, but JJ the Trucker got a $10,000 load that he was able to deliver in a week, in which he was able to get more loads that week. So I don't think he's updated. I haven't watched his video from today or yesterday, but I don't think he's updated. He may have had like a $15,000 or $20,000 week as a solo driver. That's Landstar freight. Probably not all of it, but Landstar there's good freight out there from what I know. Jen and I almost went to Landstar like a year and a half ago. We were talking about it. Yeah, Ross says he has zero knowledge about Landstar. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, even though for now I'm just a box truck driver, I personally found that Prime drivers have given me the best information on YouTube. That's good to know. That's good, Brian. Hopper, oh, he had a $6,900 a week, Hopper? That's pretty freaking badass for a solo driver. Now, Jen and I just had a big mile week. $8,300 in revenue, you guys, and we got about 3,030 miles. That was our team week. $8,300 in revenue, 3,030 miles. Yeah, that was gross, but still, Michael, I don't care if dude, they told me I could have a $10,000 gross load that I could run in 3 or 4 days. Are you kidding me? I don't care if that's gross. There's nothing gross about it. Can you drive at Landstar without hazmat? I don't know. Ask Ross. One of the best trucks at Landstar, hands down. A lot of Landstar drivers are riding around. Yes, Peyton. Yes, that is so true. Now, Ross's truck obviously is it's the wrong brand of truck, but it's a great looking truck. It's in great shape. Looks fantastic. But man, we've seen some beaters pulling Landstar trailers. Holy shit. And my guess is that they just don't want to invest any of that big baller Landstar money into their truck. They're just taking it all home because we've seen some Landstar trucks that are falling apart. But we've also seen some trucks that are like Baller Town pulling Landstar trailers. No Luck Trucking, congrats on the dab. Help make some change. Get your free iron skillet mill for your birthday. Who does the free iron skillet mills?
Iron Skillet. That's TA.
Oh, iron skillet. Their meals should be free, bro. No Luck Trucking has a nice truck with Landstar too. Ross's and No Luck Trucking's trucks are probably in the top 5% of good-looking trucks with Landstar. And JJ the Trucker. So all you Prime guys going to Landstar are making Landstar look good. YouTube driver, Trucker John. Yeah, Trucker. Well, yeah, but if you watch Trucker John's video, it was actually really good. When Jenna and I saw the title today on my break, we're like, oh boy, what's this going to be? And his video was really good. Really good. His video was more a view of the industry itself. And he's absolutely right about, I don't think he said anything I disagreed with. I think he was absolutely right in the entire video. 65%, 10,000, 6,500. Okay, so I'm trying to understand. Are you guys saying 6,500 net from that Landstar load in 4 days as a solo driver is not good? Because that's pretty damn good. Ross, yeah. Go watch the video that JJ the Trucker put up because he breaks it all down. He breaks that entire load down, so you. But I mean, if you can watch JJ the Trucker's video about how he breaks that $10,000 load down, and if you can honestly say that that's not great pay, you're crazy. Tanker Mafia. Most Landstar trucks own their own trailer. I did not know that. I didn't know any Landstar trucks own their trailers. That's interesting. Stream guy, later guys, be safe out there. Thank you. You too. Michael, I'm not saying it's bad. Calm down, big fella. What are you saying? I'm fat? Just saying for Hopper to not be upset because it's gross so close to his 6,800. Well, Hopper's 6,800 is gross too. And JJ the Trucker, that was not the only load that he got in that week. That was just one of his loads that he got in that week. Look, 60.
Michael wasn't talking to you, he's talking to Ross. He's not calling you big fella.
Oh, no. Well, I am getting a belly, and I'll tell you why. Because Jenna's pregnant. I'm the one getting a belly. She doesn't have no damn belly right now.
Are you going to explain why?
Well, they already know because I mentioned it in other videos, but apparently us dudes munch for the pregnant wife.
That's only part of it. The bigger part is that I get food like 5,000 times a day, and then I take 2 bites out of it. And then
yes, that's true. That's true. She ordered all this food from Cracker Barrel this morning and promptly handed most of it to me after sampling all of it. And then when I crammed it all down and we get out on the road, she's sitting there and she goes, I want Cracker Barrel. I'm like, are you effing kidding me?
I said, I wish I had
more. So I wish I had more Cracker Barrel. I'm like, you should have said that before you freaking made me shove it all down my gullet.
I had French toast, eggs, bacon, grits, hash brown casserole and biscuits and gravy.
Michael, same thing happened to me when my wife gets pregnant. She literally handed me each item after like I'm sitting here trying to eat my breakfast. It's my birthday. I'm getting some Cracker Barrel, you know. And I finished my breakfast, and here comes this bowl of cheesy hash brown casserole, and it's missing like 3 bites. And then here comes a little patch of eggs and bacon. It's missing like 1 piece of bacon and a couple bites of eggs. So I got all this trash piled all over, and I'm like, I'm getting full. Then comes French toast, which has had a couple bites taken out of it. She's literally just taken a few bites of everything and then handed it all over to me. Well, I can't let that food go to waste. This is why we stay away from restaurants.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. No, I don't like grits, so I won't eat her grits.
And I wouldn't offer
Miltech,
them.
the pregnancy
That's
hormones
the one
are in
thing
the
I
air,
won't share.
and everybody wants to eat. O'Brien, the men always catch the baby fat. I got it from all my kids. Yeah, it was Heathen's trucking. Yvette, his wife, Yvette. She was the first one that told us this, and I was like, "That's bullshit." That was not bullshit. I'm eating more since she's been pregnant than I've been eating in years, and it's crazy. I gotta get control of this shit. Heavy metal halls. I got more stretch marks than my wife on our first kid. Man, this is not encouraging, gang. This is not encouraging. Dad bod on the way. Michael, no, but I'm tall. Yeah, I am tall. But I do have a belly. You can call me fat. Trucker John, thank you, and well wishes. Excellent video, Trucker John. We were just talking about it. Excellent video today. I totally agree with that entire video. It's a very good video. So, man, Trucker John, I've enjoyed your journey too. I remember watching you pack your bags and driving up to Salt Lake City. I remember that. It's just crazy that it's a year's gone by. You know, it's crazy.
Rich says drink Kachapa.
I know. I need to get. Well, the problem is we're out of some stuff.
Yeah.
I got this red. You know why? You guys know why I look pink right now? Is because I'm parked in front of the Road Ranger fuel island. So you know that red bar and the red horse? It's gonna get more pronounced as time goes by.
Well, it's time for you to get off so Ross can go live anyway.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to bed anyway. Get this load choice fixed on DAB. Michael, yes, that would be. I don't think they're gonna listen to anything I have to say about load choice, but man, yeah, load choice has been a lot better for me lately. A lot better. It's salmon, not pink. Well, that's okay when it's referring to a shirt, but I don't know if I like to have salmon face. Did they stop the drivers from load choice board? I don't know. I'm still on it. Can you deliver meats on a flatbed across the country? I don't think so. I mean, that would be like beef jerky by the time you got there. Some takeout boxes are for. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I hit all these. Need to open up load choice for more drivers. Yeah. Well, anyway, so I wanted to give you guys that update. Again, from the beginning of the video, for those of you who just joined, very honored. Thank you for the Blueville hat. Thank you for happy birthday. But yeah, I'm very honored to be.
Bluebell, how his toe is.
Jenna wants to know how your toe is, Bluebell. Very honored to be on DAB, and honestly, that is in a large part thanks to all of you. It really is, because when Andrea told me about this back right before she left Prime, she told me that I was submitted to be on the DAB. She said it was because of this channel's ability, in large part, this channel's ability to disseminate information on behalf of, you know, what Prime's putting out. So it truly is, in a lot of ways, thanks to all of you. So I really appreciate it. But thank you for all the congratulations. It is truly an honor. It's very humbling. I'm excited to be on DAB, and excited for the things to come. So what looks better, long head people?
DAB can get an air hockey table in Pittston, Rich says.
That is funny. Blueville much better, looks ugly, but it wasn't much to look at beforehand. Studio Sleeper, happy 21st birthday. Josh. Someone asked me how old I was, and I said 24 backwards. And then in Discord, when I said 42, somebody replied and was like, well, I didn't think you were that old. And it wasn't a joke either. It was someone, a younger driver. I didn't think you were that old. I'm like, gee, man, you need to you need to pipe down. No, I didn't really get offended. I don't get offended about shit like that. But I just thought it was funny because I remember when I thought 42 was old. You know?
I think 42 is old.
Well, yeah, I had to rob the cradle to get Jenna, but so she definitely thinks 42 is old. But I remember when I thought like 30 was old, you know, so definitely 42 at one point was old. Eric's rocking the cradle of love. Ready to get back to TNT? I bet you are. Air hockey. Got offended from big guy. No, I didn't get offended from big guy. I was just trying to make sure that we all get on the same page that I thought I was being called fat. Doesn't offend me. I actually embraced it.
Alright, we gotta wrap it up so Ross can do his thing.
Yep. All right, guys, go. For the replay, this is not relevant. If you're in here, go to Ross's channel, Johnson's Logic. He's going live. So if you need something to do, go over there and join him. Thank you all so much again for the support. Be safe, make good decisions, and as always, drive to thrive. Everybody have a good night.